Hey guys, it's Leslie from Newark Boys and Girls Club. So today I have the challenge of teaching you guys how to write an essay on overcoming obstacles. And this is from the Youth of the Year application. So this is one of the essays you would need to do to apply for Youth of the Year. So our challenge is to make an essay that is 11-point font, Times New Roman, 1.5 line spacing, and 5,000 characters. So that includes letters, spaces, periods, commas, all that. So I like to think of an essay in a 5-paragraph format. That was the way I was taught in school, and it helps me organize my thoughts. So you're going to have an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. In your introduction, you're going to want a hook and a thesis statement. So your hook is going to say something to reel them in. So for me, I had a fear of water until I was about 10 years old. I was very afraid of the water, would not jump in, would not get my face wet. And then finally, something just clicked in my head. I overcame that fear, and I can swim really well now. So I would talk about that in my hook. In my thesis, I would say something like this. So I would answer the question that they gave me in the essay. And the questions they gave me are, how did your experience, for me, fear of water, affect you, and what did you learn from it? So in my thesis, I would say, having a fear of water made me feel unsafe at the pool, and it also made me feel isolated when I went to pool parties. When I overcame my fear of water, I became more social at pool parties, and I had a better sense of safety on boats and at the beach and at the pool. Then in my body paragraphs, I would go into more detail about what was in my thesis. So how was I more social at pool parties? And then my second body paragraph would be overcoming water to be safer. My fear of water to be safer. So how did I feel safer? How did I get to the point to where I was a strong swimmer? And then in my conclusion, I would finally wrap it all up. I would say, I had this fear of water, I overcame it, and now I can have a great time at pool parties and feel safe around any body of water. So right now, I just went over an essay, kind of basic form for you. And I want you guys to make sure that you have someone edit your essay. Another thing about essays is it's kind of good to read them backwards when you're rereading it to edit, because then you can really focus on the sentences and everything. All right, guys, have a good week, and I hope that you guys can write an awesome essay now.